I mean, do you not believe in the principle of innocent until proven?
Here's the thing, Ray. You cannot just walk into a police station and say, "This man over here raped me," without any fucking evidence whatsoever. That's just not. We have the justices in our society. You know what blind justice is?
I know blind justice.
What is blind justice?
Blind justice is you can place things right as you understand it.
I'm just gonna say complicated.
Yeah, then what's 1 second?
Just gonna look for this for real.
In the meantime, we can talk about.
Yeah, she really thinks that people should be. We should just take a woman's word for it. Everything was completely consensual.
Yeah. Mattress girl. We should pull up the mattress girl. Let's see what she's going to say.
Mattress girl who made up so many fucking lies. She didn't know. Yeah, that chick. So Ray, I'm curious, Ray, as to why you believe that we should just we should literally. Yeah, we should just believe a woman for her word and not have any substantial evidence to back this up.
Maybe because I don't know.
I believe there should be some evidence, but of course, that's evidence.
Well, then what other evidence? And how should they prove that they got raped?
Watch out! Confirm next hardpoint. Stand by.
Evidence.
Hardpoint. Target area updated. Put to the front detected.
Tactical out! I'm hit! Assaulting tactical!
Area.
Tactical out! Assaulting tactical!
Stand by.
Tactical out!
Point compromised. Area.
Assaulting tactical!
Hardpoint ready. Secure the target area.
Taking fire! We're on the same side!
1 minute remaining.
Tactical out!
UAV active.
Assaulting tactical!
Confirming next hardpoint. Stand by.
Deploying butterfly!
Okay, so
There's no evidence to prove that he raped this woman.
I guess.
Okay, so then we do need evidence, correct?
No evidence to see. Just ask questions.
Do you know the definition of evidence?
Ma'am, do you think that? I'm sorry, but Ray, do you think that an investigation, if a police officers were to do an investigation, these investigations would prove his innocence or prove his guilt?
In a way, yeah.
Okay, so then what would they need to prove his innocence or guilt?
Just based off his answers.
Based on his answers. What answer? Okay, so what questions do you think the police officers should ask this man?
That's not the friendly answer.
Exercise. So,
I'm asking you. That's up for you to decide. What questions do you think this man should be asked to prove his innocence or prove his guilt?
Like where, who, and what time, like where you were, and like just general questions.
Okay, so what if the police officer says, "Hey, did you rape this person?" and he said no? Should we also take him at his word?
I think we should.
So, okay.
That's not the way it's treated.
Then do you think it's always the thing that a woman would be telling the truth? Saying that she got raped? Okay, so there you go. It's so there you go. Look, what you're doing is just an infinite race.
Secure our
What you're
objective.
doing is an
Do not let your guard
infinite
down.
intelligence here. So you're basically doing your research. So you're saying that the man should be questioned. Well, the man says, the police officer says, "Did you rape this person?" The man says no. We should take her out. And she's been. Does the man need evidence of his innocence?
You won that round. Get ready for the next one.
I think there should be evidence.
There should be evidence of the man's innocence. The accusation, there should be
Search and
evidence.
destroy.
There should be physical evidence of the
Set up
man's
a perimeter
innocence.
around the
You're saying-
objective. Do not let them
That's,
reach
I
it.
mean, the whole thing is just a whole.
Except, hold on. So, if it is the case that we should have evidence of innocence, then how do we get this evidence, this physical evidence of the man's innocence? Would you say that a rape kit or some form of DNA evidence would be viable for this man in prison, or to find out whether the man is innocent or guilty?
If the lady consents to having a grape kit, of course.
Okay, so what if she doesn't consent?
She says no.
Enemy planted at
She
Alpha.
shouldn't be forced to have to.
I'm not asking. Hold on, guys. Stop. Hold on, guys. I'm not asking whether or not she should be forced to. What I'm asking is, she could. She could. If the woman said no, should we then still take her out? And then throw this guy in prison?
Kill hot. Move fast.
Yes.
Even though he's not do it, and there's no evidence. There's no evidence.
I mean, that's just a question.
Okay, it's not a jump.
All operatives. Bomb defused. Round secure. On to the
I
next.
got a question for you. I'm really wondering.
Switching sides.
It's stupid.
Search and destroy.
So, tell me, why should we believe all women?
Place the charges on the target and destroy it.
I don't know. I don't really know.
You don't know? You're really telling yourself.
Our counter UAV is active.
Try. So, Let's-
Why would I want to talk to someone like you?
I mean, I'm in charge of the entire live. I mean, I'm very curious as to why you believe that we should just believe all women.
We're not mocking you, baby. We're not mocking you. We're just
Do not call me baby.
Well, you're 20. I'm sorry. That's right. You're right. I'm 56. I'm sorry. You're right. You're right.
She didn't know your age.
I know. I was looking at
Okay, fine. You said that your name was Ray, right?
Yeah, it's Rye. Not Ray, it's Rye.
I'm sorry, Ray.
That's fine. Everyone gets it confused.
1 minute
So I
remaining.
can't see your name, but yeah. So,
We're planting at Alpha.
so why is it that a man needs to prove their
Device in place.
innocence,
Countdown
but a
started.
woman can just accuse whoever?
It's not like we're running. Okay. I don't think us
Our
women
device was
running
disarmed.
that
We lost that round. Prepare for the next one.
For rape.
That's irrelevant. That's not what he asked you. Yes, listen. You're saying things that are not relevant to her question. She asked you a
Search
simple
and
question.
destroy.
Why should a man have to prove with physical evidence his
Use the charges.
innocence
Blast the
when a
target.
woman
No
can
mistake.
just be taken at her word?
Because women go through a tough time already.
Yes, men go through really tough times too, especially when they have labels like pedophile and rapist is attached to them.
Yeah, Ronnie, let me ask you something. Do you
Moving
think
this
that
way.
if a woman
We're
accuses a
planting at
man
Bravo.
of rape, that it's not gonna, and she goes on the news or she tells
Setting
people
device on
around
Bravo.
town the town they
Bomb
live in and
planted.
things like
Set
this,
containment.
and it turns out that she was lying, do you think it's gonna negatively impact his ability to make personal connections with neighbors, friends, things like this?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Explain that to
If it is,
You've won that round.
explain
Get
it.
ready for the next one.
It's false, though. Review with that will help you prove that it's false. If a random chick points at a guy and says, "This man's a rapist, he raped me,"
Switching sides.
and drag him off to jail.
Search and destroy.
Honestly, I don't know. I'm getting.
Secure our objective. Do not let your guard down.
I'm just using your own logic.
Ray, I don't care about your feelings. I don't care about your feelings. Why would I care? You're in the middle of a debate. You want to run your safe space and you're you call this.
Flagging here.
Have you not heard of the story? Have you not heard of the story of what's his name? JC. The kid. The 14-year-old kid.
Emmett Till? Emmett Till? Emmett
What's
Till.
his name?
Emmett Till.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go. Emmett Till.
There we go.
Have you heard of the story that Emmett Till? Right?
They planted at Bravo.
Yeah, do you think that woman was saying to everybody in town, hey, that 14
The round is lost. Focus on the next one.
Damage and his reputation and put him in his reputation. Why not? That's a false accusation. Why not? That's an accusation.
Search and destroy.
Why not their word?
Set up a perimeter around the objective.
No,
Do
it
not
wasn't
let them
just a
reach
whistle.
it.
It was actually he gave a wolf whistle. Yeah, not just that he groped her actually. No. He said, hey baby, it was something. Hey baby, you want to get? I know about white women. You know what I mean. They gave a wolf whistle. That's what they said. That's what it was alleged that he said. That it made some sort.
Enemy bomb at
She said
Alpha.
that's what he said. That was weird. Yeah. Do you think that? Right. Do you think there's systemic racism in our country, in the United States?
round.
Watch it up.
Prepare for the
A
next
white
one.
woman goes into a police station and accuses, and there's just a black man walking down the street, minding his own business, just like this.
Switching sides.
Maybe not. Who knows?
Search and destroy.
This officer advances raped me. You think that
Place the
white man
charges
should
on the
take it up
target and destroy it.
for a jail? Well, Ray, do you believe that that black man should be held to the same standard of questioning that that white man was?
Moving this way.
Should he just enter him walking down the street? Should he not be grabbed and put in handcuffs and thrown in a jail cell so that he can be questioned?
I'm not saying anything about race. You're the one that
So the question I ask you, yeah, very important.
Flanking here.
Should be thrown in jail and be
Final minute.
and be sent to prison with no evidence.
just like a white man would.
You believe that that's an same thing. That you think that that once we switch the race of it, you think that that black man should
Round secure. On to the next.
even if they're not being proven either. Let's just say they did. Right? But the woman is accusing them of it. And should be thrown in prison.
Racism.
Search and destroy.
I'm not saying it does.
Use the charges. Blast the target. No mistakes.
If you believe that a man should be thrown in prison, so they get exonerated by, guess what, Ray? They get exonerated by evidence. Should, if a woman approaches from the other end, if a woman accuses the man of rape, that woman
We're planting at
is thrown
Bravo.
in prison. Right, no evidence, no nothing. Just because
Device in
there's
place. Countdown
a
started.
standard that that's what should happen. 10 years later, he gets a should anything wrong to that woman accused him should
Enemies defused our bomb. The round is lost. Focus on the next one. Switching sides. Search and destroy. Secure our objectives. Do not let your guard down.
in prison for making false reports and stuff. She didn't go to jail for ruining a man's entire life.
Moving this way.
Thanks for having me. I was just listening, and honestly, I feel like it doesn't really matter
Enemy planted at Alpha.
when it comes down to people being put in prison for accused of rape. There is something that happens prior to that. They just get thrown in prison. They might go to like the county jail or whatever, but there's DNA.
Say that moving
Only you remain. Finish the mission.
go back again. Yeah.
We lost that round. Prepare for the next one.
I found a shotgun.
No, I found it. That's what I'm saying.
Search and destroy.
There is so many ways
Set up a
that
perimeter around the objective. Do not let them reach it.
people can be exonerated DNA and
Hostiles launched a cruise missile.
She's just insufferable. I think she's a police jackass. If a woman walks into a police station and says,
we're about to close it.
Men do not contribute 50% to the creation of life. You as a man do not contribute to pregnancy whatsoever.
Return to base.
Just because your sperm happens to be 50% of the baby's DNA does not mean that you contribute at all to the labor required to create the baby. Pregnancy doesn't even start at the time of conception. Pregnancy starts at the time of implantation into the uterine lining.
I would like to point that they are insinuating that the egg will implant even if it's not fertilized.
You as a man had absolutely nothing to do with that process.
The scary part is there are actually some women out there and some men who will actually buy into this story.
What you did was finish, and now you're acting as if you finishing is somehow creating 50% of the labor required to have a baby. And I'm not going to act like finishing is a big feat for men. You do it every single day into that nasty, crusty sock.
Well, isn't someone the height of elegance?
Women are 100% responsible for the creation of life and pregnancy.
I almost think that passing biology really should be a stronger requirement.
It's not his baby that you're carrying, it's your baby that you're carrying. Stop giving men the credit for the creation that you have brought into this world. You deserve to fully 100% take all of the credit because you did that, not him.
Well, isn't that interesting? So I guess that means that men don't owe child support after all. Huh.
Men do not contribute 50% to the creation of life. You as a man do not contribute to pregnancy whatsoever. Just because your sperm happens to be 50% of the baby's DNA does not mean that you contribute at all to the labor required to create the baby. Pregnancy doesn't even start at the time of conception. Pregnancy starts at the time of implantation into the uterine lining.
I would like to point out at this point that they are insinuating that the egg...
Search and destroy. Watch the objectives. Set up security.
Pro-choice. Why are you pro-choice? I'm pro-choice because I think it's wrong for somebody else to decide how you control your own body.
Oh yeah. As a neighbor, you look outside your window and your neighbor's raping their kid. Would you intervene?
Damn, someone nabbed everything.
Okay, yeah. If just
I want to intervene because that's something that they're going through themselves.
good stuff.
You got to be told.
I mean, I would say that chances right here.
1 minute remaining.
Listen.
Would be.
I misunderstood. I thought you said they were grieving their child. What?
30 seconds remain.
I apologize.
We are.
No, yeah, obviously, I would intervene.
You won that round.
No, it's not a contradiction.
Contradiction is.
No, what a contradiction is, yes, sir.
A contradiction.
Contradiction is when another part of a sort of session
Search and destroy.
symbolizes the opposite of what the same person is trying to
Defend
say.
objectives.
Contradiction is a proposition in conjunction with its negation. Okay, the proposition here is, well, you don't believe people can decide what other people do with their bodies, and the negation is in conjunction with that.
I never said that.
It's too big of words.
Holy moly. If you believe that, you have a right, or you would intervene in the case of somebody raping their child that you're looking at, you believe that you can impose your will over a person doing what they want with their body, correct?
Why, yes, I do.
That's a contradiction.
See, how is that a contradiction?
I feel like I've already explained it.
All operatives, bomb defused.
You didn't explain it well.
Round secure. On to the next.
Explain it. That's a contradiction because for one, you said that a person can't have the right to say what a woman does with her body. But in case of
Switching
person
sides.
or child, you're willing to intervene
Search and destroy.
on what they can do. So that's how it's a contradiction.
Plant the charges.
These are all
Demolish the
hypotheticals
objective.
that have less than a 0% chance of happening.
Secure the device.
It's a less than Hold on. Okay, so you've already kind of blundered. You kind of said two things that were just emphatically wrong. The first thing you said was less than a 0% chance happening. That's impossible. Okay, there's no such thing as less than a 0% chance happening of anything. The second thing you kind of just gave a categorical error is just thinking that it's less than a 0% chance happening of a person raping their child. It's obviously absurd to think that. Because people rape people every single day.
We see
So I am controlling because the other down here, I think I can find it. It's literally just Trump 2028.2 that follows you. Yeah, that's your other account that you want to call it. Just like slur or something.
Final minute.
Like, am I right? Am I right in
how did
assuming that?
you know that?
I know that because, like, obviously I can use my brain. I don't think you can use yours.
Yeah, first chance has. I'm not gonna be rude.
Setting device on Bravo. Device in place. Countdown
Yeah, you
started.
called it. It's BT3.
I'm gonna be T3. I think I've seen you before.
Yeah,
You've won that round. Get ready for the next one. Search and destroy.
What's your abolitionist argument?
yeah.
Place the charge. Detonate the target.
So, obviously, amoral.
Yeah, I don't believe anything that's calling out. Like nothing at all.
Yeah, I don't.
Nothing at all.
Yeah, I don't believe him either. No.
This is enemy territory.
You don't believe
He's
what? Skeleton?
I mean, nothing coming from you. I mean, did you get downforced so many times on choice? You're just like, screw it, can't beat them, join them.
Flanking here.
Friendly bomb drone is online.
What?
Shepard's about to kill the child while it's coming out. So it's have to get.
1 minute
She's
remaining.
I mean, most people are not doing that.
It doesn't matter. It is still.
We lost that round. Prepare for the next one.
Therefore, it exists.
That's.
Can you expand on that?
Switching sides.
What needs to be expanded on?
Search and destroy.
How is God responsible for change?
Watch the objectives. Set up security.
What do you mean?
That doesn't. Look, he could not be responsible for change, and I can still follow that he exists, right? Always kind of. Well, I disagree with the condition, but it seems like you could just present like a Zeno's paradox there.
Listen, perchance, I'm Christian. I'm just giving him a hard time.
I know, Crystal, I know, but like, if you want to investigate that view, the conditional seems like it leads an argument for it, and then also just like.
I just want to be clear. We had a decent conversation for once. The BT3, and it's not just me.
Round secure. On to the next.
When I don't speak with you.
Yeah, I was on my panel with Duncan. Yes. You were on my panel for like an hour.
Oh, I didn't realize
Search and destroy.
it was yours as well. But yeah, it was a good conversation.
Defend the objectives.
Yeah.
Certainly gave me a lot to think about.
I still don't believe that you converted from pro-choice to abolitionist, but hey.
No, that was just a joke.
I know. We all know.
We all know.
Funny is the day Scrimba came on panel and said, I'm a Christian and I'm pro-life.
Yeah, Scrimba. Probably be one of the last people I would expect to be talking for life.
Just go above me.
It's me.
Not sure.
Find
Flanking here.
You've won that round. Get ready for the next one.
Okay, well, what's your stance?
What time is it?
7:01.
Switching sides. Search and destroy. Plant the charges and demolish the object. Friendly UAV online.
Is it flashing in?
Why?
Why pro-choice?
Yeah.
Moving.
It's fine, George.
I think that it's up to the women to decide which. I can have popcorn too. Hey, are you pro popcorn or pro popcorn, child?
BT3, you know this guy?
He does. That doesn't sound familiar enough. Speaking.
Okay, we got a riot shield.
1 minute remaining.
Daddy.
Okay, well, maybe I'm maybe a little uncomfortable with you calling me daddy, but I'll take it in the current dialectic.
30 seconds left.
What means the question bag is just
Pretend you're intellectual and answer my question.
so just to be clear, what it means the question bag is to assume the conclusion in the premises.
We're planting at
Premises
Alpha.
are parasitic conclusion. Okay.
Thank you, Google.
Bomb planted. Set containment.
You think I'm in bed right now?
Does Google not apply to bed, brother?
No, but this, by the way, you couldn't find this, what I gave you. Okay, what I just gave you is just like the standard semantics of question begging that you could just in any philosophy textbook, right?
Our device was disarmed. The round is lost. Focus on the next one.
Okay, now listen, maybe you could just give an argument that's not question begging, right? Because
Search and destroy.
I don't want to argue.
you don't want to present.
Place the charge. Detonate the target.
Absolutely not.
On the left or children. Okay, then why
Enough on the pants.
Because I feel like we should all work on the team units.
Okay, I hear this. It's one of those things, just gotta get on it. Yeah. Listen, obviously everyone can have their own opinions. I presume that you would want to say that some people's opinions are really bad, right? Like, do you think an opinion that says, like, you can grape any woman you see is a bad opinion?
Sure.
Hey, now, presumably, you would have to present justification when it especially concerns the unaliving of people, right? So you think that, like, they're coming out to you and saying, hey, I really want to unalive my kid, and then, you know, you ask them why, and they say, well, I don't know if you're justified to you.
Final minute.
Is he okay for your pain? That's true. Okay, what does it mean they can present a strong opinion? Go ahead. What's your argument? I'm sorry, I asked you a question.
We lost that round. Prepare for the next one.
You're looking good this time.
Switching sides. Search and destroy.
So, well,
Watch the objectives. Set up security.
Justify your position. You're looking. Are you sure? Are you sure? Dude, how old are you? You're like, what, 40? And this is how you engage? Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Just kidding.
Friendly bomb drone active.
Yeah, I don't think you're okay, my guy. He's not recording. He's control of me, so I can control the child. Good night.
Flanking here.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Apparently, me and that dude are
Only
friends,
you remain.
but
Finish the mission.
there's speed tracks. See his profile.
The round is lost. Focus on the next one.
Inverse.
Search and destroy.
So gross.
Defend the objectives.
Silly goose.
No, hold on. I know it wasn't her chance saying that.
Hostile care package incoming.
It was her chance to hype it up. Chance. There's a guy. This guy's
Hostiles launched the cruise missile.
If in first trip of this, it's look, listen, let's not do the record thing.
I want to do the same thing.
It is trivially not true. The trivially thing.
1 minute remaining.
Same opportunities, but to my understanding, to my knowledge,
you can come up if you want. It was a heretical response to Apollinarianism. And Apollinarius tried to blend the natures of
30
Christ
seconds remain.
into one nature. Okay, so
It's
this idea
Solid
that
work.
Christ is only one
The
nature.
mission is complete. Good work.
And God, what fullness story is, and in the 4th century, he said, no. Christ is distinctly human. The two natures are, what you would call it, they're separate. I know that the Oriental Orthodox Church, they would hold to a Nestorian and the church, or really the Assyrian Church of the East, is known.
Gotcha.
Lupin, I know you're Catholic, bro. You do it in a way, Lupin. Stop, bro. You're trolling.